So for me, the question is, it's kind of a statement in the pool business that once you get chlorine in your blood, you can never get it out. And I think that applies. I know Rick and I have had this conversation many times. All the guys that we used to work together with years and years and years ago when we first got in, those guys still talk about their years doing pools, don't they? I mean, you see
Absolutely.
those guys and they
Absolutely.
all
It's
have
still,
stories of remember this and remember that, and once it's in there, it stays. Now, a lot of guys, it's a temporary thing. It's not a full-time job. It's a part-time or a summer job or a college job, and then they move on. But they always talk about it. For me, I got in and I stuck. Rick got in, went away, came back,
I
went
just keep
away,
coming
came
back.
back.
Yeah.
He keeps coming back.
Yeah, for me, it was always a part time until the last few years. It's always been part time for me, and but it's something I just continue. I enjoy doing it. Just like you said, it gets in your blood. Funny part is, in a few weeks now, I'll go on a camping trip, and I'll be with some guys that we worked with 28 years ago, the first year. And the funny part is, once a year camping trip, when that comes around, they bring up the same
Over and
stories from
over.
28 years ago that are the same. They're classics, and people can, everybody knows them already, but they just have to tell the stories because it's part of their, part of who they are.
It's part of the lore.
Yeah,
For whatever it
yeah,
is, it becomes who and what we are, and we remember that.
yeah.
I've tried to explain that, and I really can't explain it any better than it gets in your blood, and it's always there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
absolutely, absolutely, and I think in my case, that's what's kept me, even all the years on and off part time. It's kept me coming back, and then in between jobs, when I needed more work, Al would give me more work, and it became full time. And last few years now, I've had a chance to work a little bit more, and you know, you stick, like he says, if you get chlorine in your blood, and it sticks.
I think a beautiful thing for me is it allows us to be outdoors, and it's not like being a brick mason. Nothing wrong with brick masons, but they do the same thing every single day. Now they're outdoors just like we are, but they look forward to the same thing virtually every day, other than maybe changing the stone that they're mudding onto a wall or the block that they're laying. For us, it's all of those things, but then it's concrete, then it's wheeling, then it's digging, then it's
Right.
plumbing, then
There's so much more to it than
there's
that.
so
There's
much.
so many different, and you don't know what you're going to be doing the next
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Or we're going to do
You
a little
don't.
bit of this, a little bit of that, whatever.
And then
And
some days it'll be service related, so you're troubleshooting, you're doing things like that, and that for me I think is what's kept me so interested. Just allowing me to be free, to go out and do different things every day and not be stuck on the one thing. And maybe that's how it gets in your blood for me. I know that's how it did for me, is it allows me to do more things.
so, the smell of chlorine.
Yeah. Or drinking the chlorine, which you probably
I guess on
shouldn't,
occasion,
something like
or you
that.
think of how many pairs of pants you go through, and sure, once chlorine hits it,
Yeah.
but
Must
it
get
kind
the
of
blood to
absorbs
the
in your skin or something because
yeah.
it sticks with you.
Yeah.